So, oh jeez. Where do I get started with this? My computer, while I was setting things up, unexpectedly died. So, well, that's unfortunate. Anyways, so what we're going to do, we are going to start drawing now. I'm all tapping all over the place so I can see what am I doing. I'm going to also have to open up Stein World because well, some finicky stuff happened, which is why my computer, my computer just crashed really unexpectedly. Um, Here would be where steinworldmap.netlify.com would be incredibly useful. But, Freaky shut that down, so rip us. We are left with, reference, and unfortunately I am dead, so, as web. Alright. What is going on right now? Can this thing move? Alright, so we've got this. I know I'm very dead, but it doesn't matter. Got ourselves our reference. So I'm going to turn on the opacity of this just by a tad bit. I'm still trying to set just everything up. It's kind of a painful setup process. But anyways, I think we're fine for now. I just gotta hope my computer doesn't crash again. It might be something related to Krita because Krita really does not like me making the file sizes really big. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna first need to set up how the perspective is gonna look. So for the perspective, I want to give it like a look something like, yeah, like that, you know. Let's see. I'm interested in trying to make a perspective grid. So scripts. I'm trying to see what I'm supposed to do. I'm just gonna look at a video because I haven't done this in a while actually. It seems like we're supposed to use this somehow. What did I do? Can we undo that by any chance? Options. Can we like not have this really ugly line down here? Like I would really appreciate if there wasn't just a really ugly line like that. Yeah, I think it's just kind of like inputted here somehow. Anyways. So seems that we're gonna need a new oh, I can do that. Oh, that's interesting. Add vanishing point. So alright, now we can do this. Now we can do this. And so I'm gonna add a vanishing point like here. Somewhere like, can make it a bit more dense. Like I would really appreciate if it feels like a slight bit more dense than this. There you go. That should do. That should do for us perfectly fine. And let's continue making it a bit more dense. 5. And lastly, let's put a grid way down here. and let's make it incredibly dense. We're gonna have to make this one really dense because since it's so far away. And as you can see, we have a mess. Like, oh my god, that's a lot of lines. You got bad news? What is it? Oh great, my brush is now... My brush seems to be infected with the perspective grid. Wow. That's not great. How do I remove this? Can you erase it by any chance? Or do I have to, like... I can... Okay, you know what? Screw this. We're gonna keep it here for now. You don't really have another choice anyway. So, there you go. Black. And... We're going to... Wait, I'm actually confused to why I set the vanishing point here. Wouldn't it be a lot... Such a gun just to set the damn thing? I'm not actually sure how to. I know I haven't messed with around in a while. Frida, remove her vanishing point. Okay. Oh, what happens if I just did undo? Oh, it just undoes all of it. Alright, so... I'm fine with this. I'm just not fine with that. Okay. So I can put it, like, way up here. Way up here. Way up here. And let's just make it really dense. Nice. I was banned from the cold server again. Good job. My god, bro. Now I have this really weird perspective grid on my pen. I'm used to drawing, like, with, like, not these assistants. You know? Like, can I remove assistants? Remove assistant. Rita. Remove. Delete. Also, okay, so I can... Okay, so apparently all I need to... Ah, there we go, so I can delete it like that. Alright, that's helpful to know. Now I can draw. So I really need to calm the heck down. Oof. Jeez. Probably does. I see 2 concurrent viewers right now. Show yourself! Nah, I'm kidding. Hello, welcome to the stream. We have a terrible reference here. So what we need to do, first of all, we need to add a base. So for the base, my brush is tiny. Wow, I'm very not used to this. Like, it's literally covering my crosshair. It certainly does look like a crosshair now, though. It really does. Like, Alright, so this is about level ground. So when these are like about flat, this should be like about level. This actually gives a really good looking perspective view. Like, I really like this. Like, I can genuinely just use this and like see how I'm supposed to go up like that. Like, why is it white? Well, like, I can just do this. I can't go too wrong with it. Still, I have to use my experience and knowledge with drawing to not mess my crap up. Alright, so this is going to be the base floor. And what we're going to have to do, we're going to have to do this. And then we're going to have to do this. Okay, I never see which grid is this. It's this grid, so, I need to try to, like, center it out. Somewhere like that. Still looks off. Honestly, I would really appreciate if this thing could get rid of, like, the crosshair up here. That, like, the thing on my brush, that's really setting me off. Let me go back and check chat. I may need your help with 3D modeling. How many times do I have to say I'm not the right person to look for when it comes to 3D modeling? Like, I literally do not know anything about 3D modeling, like, unlike my dad. My dad knows a lot about 3D modeling. He's the use a freaking line tool. I mean, yes, I could use the freaking line tool. That's actually true. Alright. I'm gonna first stick to this and see how this goes. First of all, I want to see this. No, that line is not correct. This part just bends for some reason. Clearly, it's not supposed to bend like that. Alright, let's erase it. Now let's see this tool, and this is also wrong. Wow. We really do suck at art. This part's roughly correct. I'll take it. I feel like this part's gonna be, oh, that's actually, so the perspective is just a bit extreme, a bit too extreme for my own good. Alright, so, first of all, there's going to be, like, a castle on the, like, behind, so, probably gonna do something like this. So this is going to end up something like that. I'll say the issue about lines was that I'm not sure how to place down, like if there's any way to, like, lock it into, like, these vanishing points. So, if I can't lock it to a vanishing point, like, I know, like, in some, like, software, you can definitely use some kind of tool and then you can lock it into a certain, you can kind of just lock it into a certain, like, Jesus Christ, I am so bad at this. There we go. So we need to raise it up a bit higher, I believe. I would, at least. Actually, no, that's not good, because this thing is very flat. Like, the top pedestal probably, like, somewhere around here, it just ends. It just ends, it's not there anymore. So, this is, so we've done a bit. We've got, like, something like I'm gonna need to look at this a bit better, so. This might be a visual bug. I don't know how this would make any sense. Use the freaking line tool. Like this? What am I doing? Oh, that's the polygon lasso. Lines. They're beautiful. The main issue with the line tool is how it's very, very difficult to, like, actually, I don't know how to get it locked into, like, actual. In the end, I feel like I'm still gonna end up having to rely on assistants to do this. Like, everything about this assistant's really good. I just really have a tough time getting used to the crosshair, like, thing on my cursor. That's the main thing. I'm gonna get used to it, don't worry. Oh, I think I might have done this wrong. Oh, no, I didn't do it wrong. So, it's like there's a really wide cube, like if we were to describe it, it will be like, there's a really wide cube, like, here. Like, somewhere around here, right? This is supposed to be a wide cube. It's not gonna look good. It's literally isometric. It's obviously not gonna look good. If it were not isometric, it would have to look something like this. It would look like a disaster inside. And then there's gonna be like, anyways, you get the gist. There's gonna be like cube here, and then like overlaid on top of it is like another cube. So something like that. And this is the process of art. You treat everything like cubes. Alright, so now we're gonna need to let's try to line it up. This isn't too bad so far. Nice. So we got this lined up. And then we are going to need to somehow find a way to, like, make it a bit more front. So the way I will do that is I'll slightly reach to the front for this. I'm going to use this Krita thing to my advantage, alright? I'm not gonna complain about it. I'm gonna use it to my fullest advantage. Because there are definitely advantages of using this over, like, some other tools. So let's see if this will make sense. So this part is longer than this part. That doesn't make sense. That just doesn't make sense. There we go. This should make a bit more sense now. If given that this is the midpoint, of course. Like, if this wasn't the midpoint, that would be really stupid of me. Let's see. It's not that far off from what I had to go originally. I'm going to save it somewhere, honestly. Where, you know what? I'm gonna first hide my display so you guys don't see all my directories. There we go, I got that matter sorted out. So now, I see 2 concurrent viewers. Welcome to the stream, whoever it is. Yep, there's definitely 2 concurrent viewers. Show yourself, other concurrent viewer. Is this even right? Is the perspective? No, the perspective isn't even right. What the heck was I thinking? Ah, there we go. This should do. Alright, now the strategy is we're gonna have to go straight up into the air. Yeah, it's a bit taller. It's a bit taller. Like somewhere around like here I think would be fitting enough. And then like yeah, around here, and then I just follow the crosshairs. I don't know why, I'm a person who doesn't use the line tool. I'm just not like the type of person who uses it a lot. Even though like it could help, I'm the type of person who enjoys the benefits enjoys just like hand drawing it so that I can like. But then again, these are all cubes, so if you're aspiring to become an artist, you don't need to do what I'm doing. I'm doing this pure for the pure sake of forced habit, and but like, you can definitely use a line tool if you think you can like master it better. Especially because this is just a draft, so it's just gonna be cubes. So, for like cubes, it doesn't matter if your lines look like really bad, since you're not going to be using those lines at the end. So, to sum things up, don't beat me. Alright, so we need to make it about like the same length as this. Alright, now let's use this and let's line it up with the crosshair. Nice. And we're just gonna stretch it all the way back. Back! I said back! Can you like make it look a bit more connected? Dee Dee has a skill issue. Yeah, that perspective looks about right. I dear Lord hope it is. Anyway, so yeah, I think, so now, like, if it looks like that, then it stretches down and it goes like that. So it all makes sense now. It all makes sense, it all makes sense. Alright, anyway, so now the thing is, alright, so there's gonna be, like, there's some sort of, like, rooftop on top of here, so, like, part of it's probably gonna be, like, cut off. Like, it's probably gonna end up looking something like, so let's just say there's another cube here. It's going to be cut like that. And this part is going to be a bit more complicated because, so first off, it's going to be here. Then we're going to have to do this. Wait. What was I thinking when I made that line? Looks a bit better. Okay, now, yeah, this is basically just overlapped on top of this. My lines are really squiggly. Yeah, the perspective of this is obviously also a bit off. Yeah. Let's fix that. And alright, so now we have this. We have a simple little structure down, right? Okay, now what we have to do, we need to, just take it patiently, and I think it'll be fine. I think. That's the key word. I think. Alright, so now we need to line it up like this, and then we just draw a line across. Alright. So you drew a line across like that, and now we need to add these stuff on. We need to acknowledge the existence of these two pieces of the hunk of junks. The good thing about this is that I can draw it on the guidelines and I can just slack, basically. That's just less work for me. You get it. We all like being lazy. Alright. This should be the midpoint, so we need to split this equally. They're fairly far apart, so we need to mimic that. So on the drawing, it gotta be pretty darn far apart. And I instantly knew that my perspective was messed up because and it just did, like, once you get more used to it, you can kind of tell when your perspective is just not right. And now, as you can see, it's right. Or at least fairly right. Bro, what the heck? You're getting famous. What do you mean I'm getting famous? There's like 3 viewers down here. Like, there's like literally 3 viewers down here. Hmm. I feel like the issue is like there's my stream going on, but then my stream is currently being overlapped with Freaky stream. And of course, if you were gonna choose between watching Freaky stream, who is literally the developer of Style Wars, and my stream, a poor artist stream, I think it's fairly obvious which one you're going to choose. Famous! Hello, Lunchbox! This is a mess. Alright, so we're gonna first, alright, so we're gonna place it like this. So, the front is going to be here. The front of this is gonna be, like, about here. It's going to have to intuitively be longer. I feel like this is already really wrong. Like, this is the distance of this, right? This is the distance of this, and this is, like, the distance of this. It clearly feels a bit off. So, let's change that just, like, by, like, a slight bit. I think this is going to look fine. So far, at least. Alright. And, oh, that's perfect. We've lighted it straight on one of the... Look, that's an intersect. That's perfect. That's perfect, honestly. Alright, now we need to... Oh. There we go. What is this joint supposed to be? The Bitterburg Castle, which is here. I seriously just realized I've been drawing on the wrong layer this entire time. Alright, anyways, let's copy it. Let's merge it down. And for this part, let's just delete it. Nice. Alright, now we're done. Now we don't have the stupid layer problem. What did I do? Oh my god, what have I done? There we go. Read the title. For real, people need to, be literate these days. I'm gonna go 3D model now. Alright, good luck. Alright. So I'm going to do this. Okay, that looks fine enough for me. Alright, we've got it, like, okay, so, like, probably somewhere around here would be the best. Nice. Oops, lol. Oops, I forgot to, be literate. Alright, so I'm just using these perspective grids to draw right now. As you can see, this is a mess, but you can kind of tell that, like, there's some kind of... I feel like you can at least sort of tell that there's some kind of structure going on here. I can make the background blue, and I can pretend it's a blueprint. And then, they realize, wait, no, the lines are not opaque. You're scamming us. This is not a blueprint. Alright, let's remove that. And we're gonna just, draw a line right down. Yeah, that works. And now we need to, let's extend this line up. Can you just, like, that was too big. I accidentally made the brush size a bit too big. That's great. Wow, I suck at this. Can I just, like, draw, like, a straight line, please? Chocolate Games was going crazy at the fact that I wasn't using the line tool. I bet you are as well. So let's line this up with the perspective feels a bit off here. It didn't feel off until I went to check. And then I realized it was off. Wait, what the heck? It's... What? Okay. Okay, so I just... Wow, I just did it in the opposite direction. That was really stupid of me. Alright, there we go. So now let's line this up with wherever it's supposed to be. Yep, this is where it's supposed to be. Alright, this is about where it's supposed to be. So, and now we just not screw up our perspective, basically. I'm gonna need a bit of tablet rotation to get this right. There we go. Now let's just remove the wrong, incorrect, and unclean lines. It's not like this draft is gonna be clean anyways, but active paranoia. I feel like I overextended this. Yeah, I definitely overextended that. Sir, please let me go a bit down. Like, alright, there we go. Now we need to extend it back. Alright, boom. Yeah, I think, let's look at the perspective. It's a bit off. This looks much better. It's still a bit off. Alright, now it's pretty precise. I'd say so myself, at least. Alright, and here's the structure here. So it's basically like another cube here. We had another cube here. Where I'm messing up this tower thing so much. Like we had another cube here. That looks something like this. And we chopped it off. We chopped off part of it. And like same with this face. Anyway, so you kind of get what I'm saying here. You can kind of see what I'm doing. I feel like this might be okay. This is not off. This is could be a bit better. And now, this is actually too high for us. I feel like this might be a bit too high. Like let's compare. So this is where we chop it off at. This is where we chop it off at. And this is about the pinpoint. And this is about where it is. So this is about like a bit of extra distance up. And for this, since this is an up view, we're gonna want to have a slight foreshortening. Actually, it's still a bit too short. It's either it may be that we drew this part too long, but at this rate, meh. I don't care. I don't care about my drawings enough to make them good. And this is why all my drawings are crap, just saying. Alright. Wait, why does this feel so off? You can see, just get the hang of it, and you can kind of just spot the weird spots. Because once you get too used to looking at your drawing, you end up starting to lose you start slowly losing the capability to tell your mistakes. So there's probably a lot of minor mistakes that I'm missing out here. Alright, so things that we need to do. Now if we extend it up to no, it has to be down. A bit more down, I believe. I believe this is the correct. Close enough. That was a really tedious and painful process. Now for the even worse process of figuring out the middle line. Alright, I need to find the middle line. This is going to take me a while, isn't it? Alright. And now we need to extend these parts. We need to extend these parts down. Okay. We've got that done. Now we need to get, oh wow. The perspective is a bit extreme. Like, it's basically like, it goes It's like it shows like a sliver down here, and that's like about it. That's some pretty extreme perspective if you ask me. Like, just like, look. Like normally there have to be something down here, like, and then like it will connect down here, and like the perspective is too extreme to the point that you can't even see it. So there's two possibilities. Number one, we got the midpoint wrong. Number two, the perspective is just extreme enough to do that. I don't think we got the midpoint wrong, so. Alright. Moving on to this one now. So for this one, we're gonna want to like. Alright, so we're gonna extend. I'm gonna add a bit of a mark here. There we go. So now I have a bit of like a check. So now we're gonna do that. And now we are going to do this. We're gonna take some strokes down. It's much easier when there's Krita to do like the entire calculating like what the perspective is supposed to look like process for you, rather than you doing it yourself. Alright, there we go. I feel like this perspective might be, yeah, it's a bit off. Alright, there. And now we need to go back to the tedious process of looking at the midpoint. I feel like this will be somewhere around the midpoint. Now let's just do that, and then do, oops. I undid a bit too much. Do that, and then what we're supposed to do. Okay, so now for this one, you can really see where I'm going with what I was trying to do last time. So this one, you're supposed to go down here, and it's supposed to be parallel to this around. Let's see, how extreme is the perspective here? Okay, we may want to, we may want to do some work on that. And now we're gonna want to just like do this. I did something wrong. What did I do here? Oh wait, no, I didn't do anything wrong. Wow. That's cool. That's good to know. Okay, so I think it's probably supposed to end somewhere around like here. Yeah. Oh, I know what I did. So it's gonna be like, oh, this is a bit, wow, that's slightly difficult. Alright, I think it will be right if we just went like that. Something about this still feels really off to me. Like, isn't like the top supposed to be smaller? But like, when I do this, it makes it look like the top is bigger. I'm gonna slightly change it so it looks comfortable. Yeah, this still looks reasonable. It's just painful knowing that I might have made a critical mistake that I failed to realize. Alright, so we need to bolden this line, but otherwise I won't be able to see the structure at all. This line is the line of the platform here. And now we need to go down. Okay, we're just gonna do a few more lines. All right, we're all right. We did it. We did it fairly nice. It's a bit this is horrible line work. I'm gonna be fully honest with you. It looks like fur, which is not the feel we're doing for. Wow, stream is looking very dead so far. How many people are here? There's 3? What a surprise. Chocolate Game sent me a ship. Like, a boat ship. Anyways, I'm going to try to see what I'm doing here. I need to find out the next step. Turning a 2D MMORPG into a 3D MMORPG be like, yes, talks. It's okay. It's truly difficult, alright? It's truly difficult. Alright. Oh no, I just realized this is nowhere even near done. There's still the cubes you have to attach on here, and then there's another cube you have to attach on here. And, like, you can't even actually go through any of them. They're just here for, like, decorative purposes. But the issue is, if we just left the cast like this, it'll look way too simplistic. So, we are coerced to draw it. Like, this is not under my free will. This is not under my free will. Alright, so we're gonna do it slightly below, because that's what it looks like. Crap, I totally squeaked up that line. At this point, that's good enough for me. My expectations are so low. I should not have low expectations for myself. I need to I need to go bigger to become a better artist. Not just, oh, that's good enough. And yet every time I draw, every time I do this, the thing I constantly hear myself say, alright, that's good enough. You can do an OP fan for now. Not sure what you mean by that. You mean, don't expect, just imagine. Honestly, that just literally sums up my entire life. Like, just imagine. Like, imagine I could do this, imagine I could do that, and I never actually do it. Because I'm too bad. I'm too bad to do anything. Alright, somewhere around here. I think this should be a good point. I hope this isn't overextend. Honestly, this is a good training though, just looking at something and then just like trying to turn it into something that actually has some sort of form of space. Overextended. It's somewhere around here. That's probably good enough, honestly. No, it needs to be slightly longer, at least. Alright, there we go. And now this should make a bit more sense. Fair, drawings made by fans of something a game fan in this case. Yeah, I know. I mean, this, no matter how bad this turns out, this would still be considered fan art. It's just not, like, good fan art. You know, it's like fan art, except it makes you want to vomit. You often see good fan art in like larger communities. Because as much as larger communities can be really toxic at times, they also enjoy the benefits of just having more people, right? Alright, so I'm gonna have to extend this a bit. I'm gonna extend this line here. So now this is like the platform we're looking at. This is a platform, and like this is going to be a platform where there's going to be like crates on top, even though I'm probably not going to end up adding the details because I'm too bad to add details. Like, I could probably go on and try to, like, add crates onto that thing. But I see that as a drain of my time. And, I can always add the details in later and it won't look too bad. And plus, it's probably gonna end up being covered in this mess anyway. Anyways, how's your day, Talks? Oh my god. I've already sipped away pretty much all my water. There's like the tiniest sliver left. This is what happens to my thing whenever I go stream. I don't go to the bathroom. I have like the really strong urge to piss, but I don't. And I sit here with like 3 empty water bottles. Anyway, so this is the this thing right here. So we have that in order. Well, not really. We need to actually get this thing in order. Like, this is already starting to become a mess that I cannot handle. There we go. That should do for now. That should do for now. What is like someone's gonna come in and be like, what are you doing, Dee Dee? Like what like because like I'm getting things messed up in this jam of stuff myself, and it's mainly because of poor line work and like emphasis of some stuff in the front. Because like right now it's difficult to tell that like this thing here is supposed to be this part right here. Like this part. The easiest strategy is like before it gets out of control, I just erase the insides. Right? Oh yeah, and we also can't have to remember this thing. This thing here is the line. This thing here is the platform. The platform that the beautiful, beautiful platform that we are working off of. Can I draw a straight line for once? Thank you very much. No, that line wasn't even good. Let's look at this line. There's a bit. Why does it keep giving me the tiniest bit? Why does my hand keep on giving me like the tiniest bit of curvature? I don't know where you live. Wow. Try talking like Spamton, honestly. You should try talking like Spamton from Deltarune. Now's your time to be hacked. Dude, would you like to have your account compromised? What is... And I don't have a gun. Well, would you like to get knifed? It's funny how I see like that, honestly. It's funny how I sometimes just do that for the sake of funny. Because I'm so funny, right? Um, I'm thinking, how should I approach this right now? Like, seriously, I'm probably gonna have to eat lunch soon, which means that this thing is gonna just hang here like this. Like, what is this mess? What am I doing? Alright, so I'm gonna first leave it like that. And then what we're gonna have to do is we are going to have to somehow find a way to vertical. Come on, give me that. Nice. Watch out for angry Polish guys in your area. Are you Polish? Angry Polish guy comes over and is like, I'm in your walls, alright? I am in your walls. And just bashes in and like plunders my family. Hello, Rin. This is a nightmare. Can you tell what this is? I'm 100% not. Why do I have an eerie feeling that you're lying, though, Pyrogi? I am not in your walls. Hopefully. Anyways, Rin, can you tell what the heck this is supposed to be? Like, without looking at this image. It looks like Factorio! Oh, it's BB Tower. I mean, yeah, it does say drawing BK on my stream. Anyways, we're gonna continue drawing BK. This is looking like a disaster so far. What is going on here? Let's erase this. This thing's basically like right on top of that, so we can basically just draw it parallel and we'll be fine. I'm the most trustworthy world. I can kind of see it. It's very difficult. Like, because this, it's not, if you can't see it, it's not your fault as well as me for being, it's my fault for being a horrible artist. Like, because, like, what, like, this is supposed to be, like, perspective practice, and, like, it's just 10 gazillion cubes. Like, what is going on here? I just drove all the way home, took me 6 hours, gonna sleep now, see ya. Bro, you erased my life. Boom, your life is gone. I have erased Chocolate Game's life. Anyways. Are we done yet, you ask? No, we still have this. Please end my life. At this rate, I'm considering just not adding this. DD boys will remember this. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. I am thinking, should I add the stuff on the side? Because I am slowly losing my sanity drawing cubes. If I draw another cube, I am afraid that I'm going to go mentally insane. Also, it really doesn't help when you're trying to draw something, and that something is literally isometric. Like, this is literally not normal perspective. I'm trying to draw in a normal perspective, and this is just isometric. Thanks a lot, Freaky. But I mean, the overall stuff is there because like you can kind of see like there's like this plane right here, right? You can see like there's supposed to be this like top plane, and then there's like this plane. I'm forgetting. Shift keeps on like there's this plane, right? Oh, what am I doing? There's this plane right here, and then there's like the top plane, right? That's supposed to be right here. Even when it's isometric, you can still tell. You can still tell that there's perspective. Here's gunshot. Oh no! Don't barge into my house. Okay, well, good news for me and bad news for you guys. Well, good news and bad news for me, depending on how you think of it. Because bad news means I can't draw, and good news means I won't lose my mental sanity. Lunch is ready, so that means the stream ends here, and I'm going to stop drawing this. I'm going to do something, I'm going to stream something else in the afternoon. So, alright, see you guys. I'll see you guys in the afternoon, after lunch. See ya.